Many people don't realize that you can have a calm mind and at the same time a highly pressurized, stressed out body from the neck down. I started meditating at the age of 23, in my 60s now, and I was in a high pressure job. It was straight out of university, one of the biggest accounting firms in the world, in IT, developing software and accounting. That was my previous career before I switched to doing the healing and therapy work now. And high pressure job, everyone was a workaholic there, and I loved it. I loved it. It was just, I was learning so much, just learning great skills. And but there was all this stress. And when I discovered meditation to control that anxiety and stress, it worked. It worked like a charm. It was amazing. It was amazing. So for 3 years, I was in bliss. I thought, wow, this is great. Clarity went up, stress went down. What else? Productivity went up, more focused. Really, really good. But at some point, as I was doing more, going at this high pressure rate, little cracks started to show. I started to get migraines. I started to get little panicky feelings. I'd be sitting there programming away, and little anxiety would come up, and I'd go back and I'd meditate more to calm it down again. Memory started to Short-term memory started to kind of play up a little bit every now and then. And the other big one was my feeling tone, my monotone, my emotional feeling tone became monotone. I was like Spock from Star Trek sort of thing. Just, hello, how are you? All logical up here in my head, which computers can tend to do in a way as well, have you in your head. So I began to realize that meditation is not working. It's reached its maximum limit. I couldn't go any further. Doing more meditation wasn't solving this deeper stress, which I realized later was actually such high pressure in my body, didn't even know it was there. So I started searching, what can I do to solve it? And because of the value of the meditation, I realized I'm not going to go down the medical path. I'm not going to go down the drug path and medications and all the side effects there. That wasn't a long-term solution. As a band-aid, yep, fantastic short-term. Long-term, even back then I realized I don't really want to go down that path. I'll find more natural responses, more natural methods that really, really did work, because again, the power of the meditation, how well that worked. So started trying different things, going lots of seminars, reading lots of books, and tried everything. Or talk therapies didn't do much for me. Then I went along one time to a body-based program, and whammo! It just I took the risk. I let go, and got introduced to my body from the neck down in a proper deep way, and man, did that work. And that was phenomenal. I took the risk to do that. Before that, my head was thinking, oh yeah, I know all this, I know what's going on here. My head was running the show, and it really, you get to a point where you just can't go any further. And at some point, you've got to open up to another level. Your head has to let go, and you want to stop working from just your living and experiencing life just from your head, and live and experience your life through your whole body. So once I started doing that, started doing all the body-based works, all the somatic-based works, the energy-based works, along with the head as well. But the head had to learn to let go, let go, let go. And of course, what came out was a lot of pressure that was just sitting in my body that had been there for years. I didn't even know was there. But the little signs were there, little anxiety, little panics. And underneath it was like this volcano of pressure from trauma in the past that I'd blocked off very conveniently to survive and get on with my life. And it worked, but it was still there, and I knew it was still there, and I'd finally had found ways to access it, and those ways exist now to get you there. So I highly recommend exploring the somatic body-based therapies, somatic body-based meditation. It isn't just keeping you up here. This is a good start, but you want to go further and start releasing the deep emotional stuff that you've trapped there in your body in the past, and it'll just improve your health phenomenally. It certainly did for me, still does to this day, and can't speak more highly of it. So go for it. highly recommend it. Take the risk and feel in there, because your head's going to think it knows it all, but it's going to have to let some control, let go a little bit, so you can start listening to your body and release all of that pressure that's been sitting in there, affecting your health, maybe causing you to take addictions to cope or medications to cope. But there are better ways to do that. Okay, see you again soon.